welcome to Big Scott 35. Let's talk. On this one, I'm going to go over my thought process from opening up the pack and then putting it on my rack over there. Little rhyming and styling. So it's basically just, when I open up the pack, I have a thought process of, okay, what's my PC? What am I going to grade? And then what am I going to send out to friends of the channel in the community? And that's kind of my thought process of it. And that's about it. And, and I'll go over those steps. I'm sorry, I went a little brain dead trying to get my thoughts together, but I'm gonna have a little fun with this. I'm using my phone again, and hopefully I can do some fun editing with it. It's gonna be more fun for me, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you, and enjoy the video. All right, so this is my little workspace here. This is where I open up my cards. I have a little sorting rack over here. As you can see, I got a lot of hockey. Those stacks will eventually go in probably sport lots. Just haven't put them away in my box yet. This looks like a catastrophe, but that's I have an organization. I know what's going on. Stuff I like to have on my table. To look at, make me happy. And then, as you can see, I got a magnifying glass to look at stuff, and I also have a black light uh, for looking at surface damage. That's a good way to look at surface damage. So this is my area, and then over here is kind of where I break things down. The back area is kind of where I have for future content. Front areas are PC, different types of PC, Mets, Virginia players, things like that. And then over to my stacks that go into my grading stacks. So, Star Wars stuff. I'm always putting away and getting more stuff. It's a steady, y'all know how it is. And I like to open up boxes and packs, and I've been opening up a lot here lately for me, and kind of slowed down on the purchasing on eBay and sports lots, but that's the first part. All right, so this is kind of my PC area over here. Sorry about my sweatshirt kind of hanging in the way there. It is Iowa. It gets chilly. And this is downstairs in my house. So I have the big box up in the top middle, and the top, and all three of those in the middle are considered quote unquote opportunities for grading for me. That's where the next step where I figure it out. They all go in sleeves, and they all go in there. On either side is magnetics of different items like Mets, PC, bigger things that won't fit in a regular box. So there'll be any thick cards, slabs, anything like that. And most of them in alphabetical order. The team PC stuff's kind of just thrown in there. Then I got my 2 boxes of Gary Carter slabs. They're all PSA. And then, other items, Walking Dead, my Mets, Cowboys, Washington Caps, Project 2020, and got those down there. And then the rest of it is just, this is non-PC. This is stuff that I'm looking to sell. Years and years of collecting. Just, I have gotten rid of all my football for the most part, except for Cowboys and a few other players. And then over here is my PC items. So even not my main PC, but just some of the bigger guys that I hang on to when I open up packs. And, if I see something that I like, sometimes I'll pick it up, but really don't go out of my way. And then on the bottom is my main PC. It's Gary Carter, Ripken, Frank Thomas, Griffey. And then you have my Virginia players, and my Mets. Those two books there to the right are just Mets right now, tops team sets. So that's how I got that, and that's how I. That's the next step after I sort them, and even before that, I should mention, because that's not exactly the complete next step. There is one small step. There's big stack over there. That one on the bottom, that bigger box on the bottom to the left. That's PC cards. They kind of go in there until it gets full, and then I feel like that's enough then to pull out my books and mess with the books. Uh, but that's pretty much the next step in how I sort it. You know, not brain surgery by any means. And in my PC, uh, I players that are playing now will tend to I like them, and then for whatever reason they just don't do it. Don't get me in the same way, or they get off the team. A good person is Trey Turner. Love Trey Turner. Love the way he plays. I think he's a very much overlooked shortstop. Uh, but I was collecting him, and now I'm not. It just, it just, I'm keeping his rookie stuff. And Markakis, after he retired, I keep some of the key cards and his rookie cards. Not everybody is a Hall of Famer at PC by any means, but you know that's how I figure it out. I just like play styles. Dansby Swanson is another one. I just kind of you know love him, but I just don't feel like he's not in my collection anymore. I used to collect him, and that's because he played for Vanderbilt and they beat Virginia in the College World Series. So really liked him then. And anytime I can show off some of my collection up here, I will. And that's just how I kind of show, my bigger cards. I really like displaying them. Some of these bigger SGC cards. What I have done is I have perfect fits that do come in their size. And then I get these things to stick on the back. And well, if I can show it right. So perfect fit. They do sell in this size, and then they sell these that just stick on, and I can they come off pretty easily, but if not, I'll just replace the perfect fit. That's how if you see graded cards like that up, then that's how they are. And then I'll show you my next step is how I just display them. And this is my Gary Carter area. Uh, so everything pretty much Gary Carter outside the slabs or is over here. So all my autos, some of the bigger cards are over here. That one in the bottom middle there is from Reese and D. Awesome card, Davy Johnson and Gary Carter. Beautiful card, front and center. The one above it from not Bobbles, from Nats Man. Almost said I got one for Bobbles in there as well. I love this community. I can't overstate it. And this is my Gary Carter area. Not all Gary Carter, but most of it's Gary Carter. And then over here is kind of one of my displays. And I would have another one down there, but I believe I am moving here in a few months. So I'm really stopped putting things up or purchasing display pieces until wherever I move. So I have a feeling I'm going to be in an apartment. So I'm going to have to downsize what I'm doing now and figure out some other things. But what I have here is the Topps base complete run with some added cards I really like. I love team cards, so all the team cards are in there that I have. Really love them, and some pictures to the right. Basically, that's how Gary Carter is my favorite player, and that's how this is his shrine to him. I hate to say that. I don't come over here and pray to him or anything, But yeah, I I talk about him all the time. So my Gary Carter section and onto my other display. So this is Mets, and I told you like my room's a little destroyed now. You'll see empty spots. Uh, I had to move things around when Noah Syndergaard signed with the Angels. I did a video of like, what do you do? So I took this was Noah Syndergaard's area right there. Took all the stuff out and spread out my David Wright stuff, and so they're not as crowded. And I probably will spread out my Dallas Cowboy stuff over here. My Ralph Sampson's a little lonely, and I did keep out one Noah Syndergaard. And it's a 101, you know, because I still like him. I hope he does well with the Giants. I really like the Angels. I hope for Trout's sake. Over here is my PC stuff: Bench, Ripken, Griffey, Frank Thomas, and then I moved my Washington Capital stuff over here because it was really crowded over here, and need to make a better display. And then over here, I hope you can see it's a little dark. This is my Pete Alonso 2019 475s. At the top is nothing but 475. It goes down to the next row, like 3 cards in, and it goes to the Chrome 204. Then the third row down, it goes to Holiday. And then I went out and got some other ones on the bottom row that's not that. It's the like debuts and stuff like that, just to fill the row up, make it all Pete Alonso. As you can see, it's not all PSA. I do have a Beckett in there. I got a very good price on that, and that's one I got graded for the SG, sorry, is it CGS? I'm sorry. Good grief! All these initials, but that's my Pete Alonso, and he's my favorite player right now. So, and I started this 2019 as a spoof because I have all 3 of what's considered Gary Carter's rookie year cards, and I thought it was ridiculous. And this is just basically the 3 rows are just Topps Topps flagship, going even down into the upper deck or update. It's it just cracks me up. And then here's all my Mets stuff, and I got my cards from the community, and that's how I display things. I'm in the middle, still fixing things up, and I'm not going too crazy, like I said, because I think I'm moving soon. So I just want to finish up with showing some things that I use in collecting. You saw the boxes, you saw the books. First off is the semi-rigid card holders. This is for sending into for grading. I got these from when I signed up with CGS, and they have them on their website under their main sales thing for CGC. So if you're ever looking for those, I know it's been a little easier to find things like this. And then I'm going to show you not the bunch of stuff because I've had to get a little bit more, outside the box and what I'm buying. So these are some regular thick top loaders, 75 points from ProSafe. Got this from 25 count pack, a little expensive, but you got to kind of get what you can get. This next one is a brand just Ultimate Guard card case, 75 point. And I have these in all different sizes and everything. But like I said, I love going to BCW website, and I try to buy bulk as much as possible. But, you got to kind of do what you kind of do. And I guess, the penny sleeves, which I got a bunch loose right now, just easy to grab. Always got to have those handy. And then my most important thing is these. You'll see these on most of my cards that are graded, autograph, expensive, anything like that. These are superior fit, very reasonable price. They have now gone to a 2 different levels. Most of them I just get original. They do have like a superior one. You know, I don't have much light on my cards. I've been asked that. Way my work schedule is, and this is in a room that's not my main house. It's in my main house, but it's downstairs. I do spend a lot of time when I'm home in here, but you know, I don't need to worry about that. And then last but not least, probably the most often question I get asked whenever I show how do I display stuff, and you know, how do I get my cards in different levels? This is what I use. This is just a spice rack that goes in a cupboard in your kitchen. I just bought them over time. I have plenty of ones. This one's a little smaller. I had 2 different types of shelves. This one fits my smaller shelf better, and then I had to get didn't have to, but I found one that was wider to fit my bigger shelves. And, you know, I can use it for that. And it's lightweight. You know, they were a little bit pricey, but I just bought a couple. It took me a couple of years to get what I needed, but it is what it is. And now I got extras because I changed a little bit. I know Victor used some boxes and spray paint them. That was very smart of him. But that is it. That's kind of my collecting, how I do things. You know, I don't put everything in a penny sleeve. I do put, you know, the higher end cards in penny sleeves. And I change my mind a lot on how I do things. It's always a carnival. But like I said, it's my collection. I like the way I do things. And if you get any ideas or have any questions or want to say, why do you do it like that? Or, you know, hey, have you thought about doing it this way? I'm all about listening and learning and about teaching as well. So until next time, leave a like, share, you know, give me your 2 cents, good, bad, you know, call me a moron for some things. I don't care. I'll take it in stride. And until next time, see ya.